centre as we launched the Barbican Wedding Expo 2016, and we're very conscious at the time that we put in the year, because we certainly want this to be an annual event. Okay, so it's our first time trying this, and we're certainly looking forward to it. So you're very welcome. This is one of our several studios that we have in the Barbican. It's known as the Boardroom. The Wedding Expo probably serves a three-pronged approach. It's certainly to promote and give a boost to local businesses in the area, local businesses who are contributing to the wedding industry. I suppose the other objective would be to give hints and tips and advice and guidance and direction for those who are planning their big day here in Drogheda and the surrounding area. And I suppose the third prong would be to promote the Barbican as a well-established event centre, to let people know that we're the things that we can do here, but also to promote the Barbican as a potential wedding venue. And we've certainly had a couple of weddings here in my time, and we've got 2 more planned for this year, one in November and one in December. So this is certainly becoming well known. You know, some people will go to massive extremes of money to spend on lavishes of weddings and big hotels and stuff like that. But you can also come here, and you can also have your wedding reception here, and you can see, when looking around on a smaller scale, what can be done in terms of transformation. And our charity partner for this year is the Drogheda Homeless Aid, and we're glad to see Maureen Ward here representing the manager of the Drogheda Homeless Aid, and does tremendous other work in Drogheda, and very much in favour of promoting businesses and promoting charity work as well. Our link with the Drogheda Homeless Aid is very simple. Well, it's free to the public in for our expo on June the 12th. So, as Henry VIII once said to each of his 6 wives, I won't keep her long, and that's just me going to finish now. And but what I'd like to do is to introduce to our MC on the day of the expo, Mary Simpson, just to say a few words. And I hope everybody got our little pack there of the press release and a few other bits and pieces.
A wedding expo, I thought fabulous. But you know, you go in and out of shopping centres, the ladies especially, and I'm sure you all agree, they're very, very quiet at the moment, and it's very sad to see that. And I think something like this expo is going to give a little bit of a boost where we really need it. I'm sure you would agree with that, all the ladies here. I don't know whether the men are into that or not, but I think from the ladies' perspective, I think you would see that. So I myself am really looking forward to this. I will do my very utmost to help any company that wants to come on board, and to give them as much advertising as I can possibly do. So that's all I really want to say, and thank you to Declan and Paul, and in all fairness to Fiona, the job she's after doing here today is absolutely fantastic. I love working with you. It's a lovely combination, and we get on really well, and I think, you know, this could go further. Okay? Thank you. What did you think of the whole concept of today's get-together in the Barbican Theatre?
I think it's a wonderful concept, the new expo, wedding expo here. It gives it's a new vibrant idea for the Barbican, and I'd wish you the very best of luck. I think it'll be a great success.
It will. Well, Irene, it's lovely to have you here this afternoon in the Barbican Theatre, representing the Chamber of Commerce. Would you like to talk to me on what you feel about this afternoon?
Thank you. Yes, we are all about bringing businesses together, introducing them and networking around the area of Drogheda, and I'm delighted to be here at the Barbican because it is a great event that you have coming up now in the next couple of weeks.
Would you like to talk to me on all aspects of your wonderful business?
Okay, well, I'm Fiona from Oriel Silk Flowers, and I actually do silk wedding flowers, silk sort of display, bouquets, buttonholes, anything basically to do with weddings. I've been doing this sort of for the last, say, 10 years, but used to do wedding supplying stuff sort of before that, so I've always sort of dabbled in the wedding industry, and I've just sort of gone then towards the silk flowers aspect of things.
Well, your display here today was absolutely magnificent. Paul, an absolute pleasure to have you here this afternoon. Would you like to tell me in your own words what you feel about the new venture here with the Wedding Expo?
In the barbican,
In the barbican.
yeah, the barbican. Until I got involved in the barbican, it was probably, it's been said before about an iconic building being the best kept secret in Drogheda. The barbican for me was the best kept secret. It has everything to offer, and it's a community-based project. The barbican is a community-based project, so everything that the barbican would endorse really endorses the community. And from the outset, the building, its staffing, the reception that people receive, let it be on the telephone or let it be on face-to-face, is very, very professional. And for me, that also encompasses all of Drogheda, because the barbican now, with its wedding fair, is bringing in Drogheda business as different factions within the barbican to exhibit their wares, if you want. And I think there's probably a very important, for me, a very important point. Maybe I won't say being lost on this, because it's so magnificent, and because, and you're right, Fiona, the job she's done here, the professionalism that I've indicated here, there's a very important train for me running through it. It's so cost effective for people to get married, because that's important.
That's true.
That's important. When people are getting married, the cost of it is very important, but people get wrapped up in the whole event because it is an important day, and costs can run astray. The barbican will present a very, very professional venue for a wedding. It's catering. We also have a catering service that we bring in with Michael Devine. We also have our own bar facility. It is a 5-star service that will come in at a 2-star price. And that is what's happening here. And I think it's very important for young people getting married, because they're not going to get wrapped up in a massive loan in order to get married. It's cost effective. That's what I really, really like about it. It's professional and it's 5-star. That's what it is.
Excellent. Thank you, Paul Egan. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Mary.
We have just had our launch for the Barbican Wedding Expo for 2016. Mary, your thoughts and feelings on the launch itself?
A fabulous afternoon, I have to say. Being honest with you, I'm really, really looking forward to the expo, because I think Drogheda is a fantastic town. And I think there's an awful lot out there that people don't actually realise are there at all. And that goes from wedding dresses to ordinary clothes to whatever you want, you're going to find in that theatre on Sunday the 12th. And being honest with you, this is the type of thing I love, because Drogheda has had it very difficult. And I think if people actually come out and have a look and see what we've got to offer, they'll be shocked. I really do believe that. I do think they'll be shocked. I don't think people bother looking enough in their own area. Everybody needs to run somewhere else, but we have it all here in Drogheda.
And you're the MC for the expo on Sunday, June the 12th. What have people got to look forward to in terms of what you're offering in terms of the MC, and maybe a little bit of entertainment that might go along with that as well?
Oh, really? A little bit of entertainment too. Why not? Well, I suppose the way I look at all this, if you are going out of your way to be part of the event, I think everybody that's involved will get the opportunity to come up and have a chat, and they'll be actually able to put it across whatever they have to offer to the people. So if you decide you want to put your event in, you can talk to me and we'll deliver it all to anybody that's actually there to listen. You wouldn't normally get the opportunity to see what's behind everybody's business, but on that day you'll actually be able to talk to the people themselves that run it. And I suppose that in itself is a great thing too.
Mary, thank you very much for that. We look forward to Sunday, June the 12th, 2006. And for anybody who's watching this, please save the date. Thank you.